Hello, it's Sharon Taylor, founder and CEO of the Business Vision and Development Center. And you know where we are. We're on the coaching couch with Yvonne Lorraine. What are we going to talk about today, Yvonne?
Well, hello, everybody. Today, what we're going to talk about is keeping it real. We're just going to talk about being real today, Sharon.
This
And
has
let
been
me,
a real day.
right. We're going to try to help some folks out
Okay.
about just being real and true to yourself. And the reason why I say that is because we find many times, many people are always trying to live up to someone's standards or live up to what they see others doing. And sometimes, even in relationships, we find ourselves trying to be who we're really not to please the other person that's in
Right.
your
In your circle.
yeah.
And trying to live up to others people's expectations of what they think you should be or what you should be doing.
Y'all remember we talked about who are they, right?
Who are they? Who are these mystical,
Right.
mythical people?
So I think and believe that if we would spend more time figuring out who we are, and sharing that comes with being honest with ourselves, the good, the bad, and the ugly, all the way around. Just be honest about who we are as an individual and become comfortable being ourselves.
I, when you say who are they, sometimes the they are the people inside our own minds. We put expectations on ourselves that we think others expect us to be. And
That's
it's
right.
sometimes they not even thinking about if you got a tattoo on the back of your wrist or not. You know what? You
Right.
spent you spent the whole year putting concealer on a tattoo that no one cared about.
Nobody even cared about. And and we find it in the workplace as well. People figure that they can't be who they are because they have to become. That's where I believe in the workplace we have failed, because we have become so cosmetic about who we are in the workplace that we're one person at work and we're a whole different person when we leave work.
That's why we got so many people on medication and multiple personalities. But I can say to this, Yvonne, that I can be a culprit of looking at the cover of a book and not knowing what the inside is. Because I do think that first impressions are important,
Mm-hmm.
but I also believe that being true to yourself is more important.
Exactly. Exactly. Now, of course, I use the workplace as an example. And of course, we have to be professional when we're at work and, depending on what your job is. But you don't have to become another person or try to
Right.
be what you're not in order to do the job. You know what I'm saying? That just comes from just being, and it's all about self. We talk about self love, self care, all of that. Well, this is part of that, learning who you really are as an individual and being comfortable in your own skin and with the things that you're doing. That will help on our mental, emotional, in so many different ways, Sharon, because you know none of us are perfect. So if you're striving for perfection, keep striving. You're not going to get there, but keep striving. It's okay. Keep striving. But just know and just be real about who you are. And especially if you're going to deal with other people as well, let's not forget where we come from. Let's not forget who we have been. If we would think about those things
Yes.
more, we would be kinder to
Yes.
those who come in our immediate surroundings as well, Sharon.
Another thing, in like for me, for instance, I believe that I'm really, really real. And when I try to, like, only in the workplace do I really kind of do this.
Mm-hmm.
And it really rarely happens. When I try to assimilate, say we're in a staff meeting, and you know I'm goofball 101.
Mm-hmm.
And we're in a staff meeting, I'm trying to be professional. It takes too much energy to fake it. It just is
Right.
too much. It's just too
Exactly.
much. And it's so much
Exactly.
easier to be the joyful, loving, wonderful person that I already
That you
am.
are. Right. Just be who you be. Do you? What we say? Do you, boo? Don't try to do nobody else. It does. It takes way too much energy to try to switch out.
And then, like they said, God made you an original. There is
Yes.
no one, I don't care if it is an identical twin, no
No.
one
Right.
like you.
Right.
And celebrate your
You.
uniqueness.
Yes.
And you don't have to be unkind. You can be you without being unkind and considerate. But yeah, make space for, you want to be you, you got to make space for other people to be them.
Exactly. Exactly. And Sharon, you just hit something too. It's like sometimes people are not unkind. They're unkind to others because of their own insecurities
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
themselves. And it's like it's kind of hard. You're not being true to yourself. You don't want people to really see the true you. So you putting up this whole facade as if you're just a whole other person. And you're really not. Just be real. Let's
That's
just be
right.
real.
Because being genuine is so endearing. It's so endearing. So thank you, Yvonne. If you need to sit on Yvonne's couch and get some coaching, where can they email you, Yvonne?
Yes, y'all can find me on I am Yvonne Lorraine at gmail.com. Look forward to hearing from you.
And we'll see you again next Wednesday on the coaching
Yes.
couch. Make sure to keep it real.
Keep it real, y'all.